it's Lindsay here. Today I thought I'd take you along as we make dinner and then clean up afterward. I know a few of you wanted to see my potato soup recipe. It's a really simple recipe. I put it in a vlog like nearly a year ago, and I was just gonna link that recipe, but then I watched it and the instructions are not very good, the filming's not very good, and the music is so loud. So I was gonna try it again and just give you guys my potato soup recipe. This is our favorite recipe. I do make it in the Instant Pot, but you can easily modify it to just a regular pot on your stove if that's what you prefer. I do like making these recipe videos because I feel like it keeps me accountable to clean up after dinner, and I hope that it helps you and keeps you motivated to clean up after dinner too. So let's go ahead and get started on making this dinner.
You make me nervous.
My potato soup recipe is not like a typical creamy, thick potato soup. It's more of a broth style or like a thinner soup, but there are ways you can thicken it up, and I'll let you know what you can change to thicken yours up a little bit if you like that. But the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and chop up some bacon. I like to use quite a bit of bacon. I think I used 6 or 7 pieces and just chopped it up and sauteed it right in my Instant Pot. Now if you don't have an Instant Pot, this is just fine in a regular pot. It does make this soup a lot faster if you do use the Instant Pot.
Mystery. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be.
So while that bacon's cooking, I'm just peeling and cubing up 6 potatoes. These are medium to large size potatoes, and you can just cook as many as your family wants.
I love the things you did for me, it seems that you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night.
Once the bacon's done, I go ahead and pull that out and put it on a paper towel to drain. And I drain off a lot of the bacon grease, but I'll leave about 2 tablespoons in there to flavor our soup. And if you want a stark white soup, then you can clean out your bowl completely or your pan completely before you do this next step. But I don't mind that it's a little bit darker. So I just diced up an onion and some garlic, and I'm going to sweat that out in the bacon grease.
So just sit with me, talking to the night into the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer.
Once the onion and garlic are sweated out, I'm gonna go ahead and add my potatoes. Now here is where, if you want a thicker soup, you'll add 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour in here and cook that a little bit along with the potatoes. And now I'm just adding 5 cups of chicken broth. You can add more or less, but you want to make sure that your broth is just covering your potatoes.
An image from a dream kept me up all night. The feeling is surreal, stuck inside my mind.
We're gonna cook this on manual in the Instant Pot for 10 minutes. Now if you've got a regular pot, you'll just let it boil away and simmer on the stove for about 30 to 45 minutes. Whenever those potatoes are cooked, you're good to go.
Till the sun will rise. I don't wanna wait, travel far.
And this is one of those meals I like to cook because I have some time in between, so I can clean up the mess that I've made from the day. It really helps out to cook meals like this when I'm trying to keep the house clean or when I've kind of made a mess during the day like today.
Come on, tag along. footprints on the beach, so closely hand in hand, till we're out of reach. Ain't going by the clock, like we're frozen time. Your kisses are so hard, and your eyes, they shine. I don't wanna wait, travel far away. If we leave today, will you tag along? Come on, tag along. Come on, tag along. Come on, tag along.
My Instant Pot is finished. I like to turn the Instant Pot off completely, especially when there's soup in there, because it will stay on that keep warm mode and it keeps it pressured too much in there. So I'll go ahead and turn the Instant Pot off and let the steam release. I'm going to mash my potatoes a little bit. If you use the flour, this will be thicker, but mashing the potatoes will also make this a thicker consistency. You can mash these completely and make it, you know, like a mush, but we like big hunks of potatoes in our potato soup. So I leave a lot of them larger chunks. I'm also going to add 3/4 cup of milk, or cream is really good in this. This was almond milk that I added. It's what I usually add to it because Jay is primarily dairy free.
Everything can break, it's a risk you take. I went out on a limb, but I fell down. It was my mistake, thought that you would wait. You should know that it hurt me to leave town. I heard you found a new friend who's an old good friend of mine. My heart, it beats like a drum, let it drum.
And the toppings really kind of make this elevated. You can either put hot pepper cheese, is really good on this, or sharp cheddar, or mix the two. I also like to add some Greek yogurt or sour cream to it. And of course the bacon that we cooked at first, you gotta put that on there. It would be really, really good with green onions on top too, but I didn't have any of those today.
I shouldn't have run away. It should have been me. I hope you can see. I wish I was there with you tonight. Right up till the end, we were more than friends. On and off, we would walk in the same shoes. If I come home again.
And after the meal, it's time for the cleanup. The kids were getting their baths and getting ready for bed as I was cleaning up.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now.
It's sometimes really hard for me to get up after I eat and clean the kitchen. I try to get as much cleaning done while I'm cooking, so I have very minimal things left to do. That helps if I know there's just a few dishes in the sink, because I can do those really quickly and get back to watching my show or whatever we're doing. Speaking of shows, let me know what you're watching right now. I have Netflix and Disney Plus, and I'm looking for a new show to kind of watch and put on in the background. So if you have a good suggestion for me, go ahead and put it down in the comments.
We are close, can you feel it? Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it, that we can make the sun come out. Let us lose ourselves in a fairy tale.
And now we have a clean kitchen and we'll be ready to start our day fresh tomorrow. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell, and let's go ahead and chat in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.